Well, I would have played some background music like Supernova if I did Devil Wears Prada or some other metal band. But don't want to risk getting one of those copyright infringements. So I guess I'll talk. Even though I know I suck at it. I'm sorry. I have to live with myself every day. Anyway, this is a motorcycle ride through Scenic Drive in El Paso. I know it's not very scenic, but it's decent for El Paso standards. There's really nothing impressive to look at here. Everything is so barren and flat and dead. Plants here are aggressive as hell. Don't come near them, trust me. I tried off-trailing on a hike before. It was a huge mistake. We almost died. It was bad. There's a desert. Things want to kill you. So all you'll ever see is dirt and spiky, ugly plants. So if you ever want to come to El Paso for sightseeing, don't. Even the national park here, the Guadalupe Mountains, it's just barren, it's not. Anyway, so for sightseeing, I'm gonna give this place a 2. And 2 is saying something, it's not a 1, so hey, I gave you a 2. But what about the restaurants? Yes, there are plenty of Taco Bells to eat at. I know one on 10th Avenue, Dyer Avenue. There's 2 at Fort Bliss, and if you get tired of Taco Bell, you can always drive to Pan Express. But when it comes to Mexican food, I don't really understand it. Mexican food here is so different. I embarrassed myself once because I thought I'd be qualified to help out a couple of my white friends with the Mexican menu. But no, I had never heard of any of those weird Mexican dish names, and calambre, some weird thing like that. I don't know. I'm not impressed by the Asian food here either. When your Chinese food is ready, you want to feel like the Asian ladies like screaming at you, right? Like, Chinese food ready. I don't know, like some sort of authenticity, whatever. But here, the people that make your Chinese food speak Spanish. So you can already tell it's not going to be authentic enough. So for food, I'm going to give El Paso a 5. Again, average, but I'm used to like SoCal with all the, the diversity and variety. So a 5, straight up average. It does not deserve anything above average. The demographics here are very different from back home. I was used to like 30% Asian, 30% white, 15% Hispanic, and then maybe some black and Samoans. But here, it's just all white and Hispanic. A handful of blacks, maybe like 3 or 5, and 0 Asians, no Asians at all. All the military men here, they go out there, they marry Mexican girls. And from what I've seen, I think that there's 3 types of them, right? There's the coconuts, the ones that are brown on the outside but white on the inside. There's a lot of them that they just don't even speak Spanish. They're very Americanized, which is not a bad thing, but like if you want to talk to a Mexican girl in Spanish, she's not gonna understand what you're saying. So coconuts are a little weird. I mean, I'm weird, but whatever. Then there's the thick ones, which can be really good or could be a little negative too, because sometimes they're like a sandwich away from being like too thick with like capital C's. And then your third type, which end up with military men the most, they're the super cultural ones that know how to make tamales and hardcore Mexican food, and they're always ready to bear your child. So if you're into Hispanic girls, this might be your town. But if you're into Asian girls, you won't find anything here. The only Asian ladies in El Paso are the ones who cut hair. But for some reason, but the Asian ladies that cut hair, they're all like 90 years old. But Asians, they always look younger. So I think normal people that are not used to being around Asians would probably assume that they're 50. But I've got a lot of experience. I'm sure that they're like 90 or 100. And they chose to never reproduce because I've never seen a young Asian female or guy. And no, they're all old. All the Asian people here are very old for some reason. I wish I knew. If you're into white girls, I honestly don't know where to find them. Maybe Starbucks, but I never go there, so I don't really run into a whole lot of single white girls. the only white girls that I see are the ones that are married to my army friends, but they're from their hometowns. I don't think that they're locals here. So for demographics, I'm gonna give this place a 4. It really lacks variety and diversity, and I miss that. Especially me, because diversity is so much fun for people like me that like to observe patterns in others and be exposed to other people's weird cultures. I really miss that. Now about the social life. Well, I've been to downtown a few times. It's nothing compared to San Diego's in size, but it seems decent. I usually go there for baseball games and metal concerts, but I've never been bar hopping or into any of the clubs, so honestly, I'm the wrong person to ask about the social life here. But I do have friends. They post a lot of stuff on their social media, and when I see that, I know it lets me know that that all the stuff, it's out there for people that want it. So you just gotta go out there and look for all the fun stuff, all the fun clubs and whatnot. Me, I can't dance, can't really socialize, so I don't try them. So for social life, based on what I've seen on friends' social media, I'm gonna give this place a 7. It's definitely above average, but again, not nearly close to SoCal's. So, in conclusion, I'm so glad and happy that I got stationed here, because I get to ride my motorcycle all year round. I get to do outdoor activities all year round. I can do so much more when I'm hot than when I'm cold. I can always go shirtless and tan as opposed to being miserable and shaking uncontrollably. So yeah, it gets a little hot here, but you get used to it really quick, because it's like dry heat. You don't get all the sweaty and nasty. You don't get all the sweatiness and nastiness from being outside. Just make sure that you have chapstick with you, because your lips are gonna crack if you don't. It's very windy and it's flat, so you will not have like hills or anything to block any of the wind. It's just gonna hit you straight up. And since it's a desert, it's gonna pick up all this dirt and throw in your face. And we do have some desert storms here. It hurts, especially when I have like an open face helmet. Just all the particles hit me in the face. It sucks. But yeah, statewide, I'm happy I'm here. The only people I would be jealous of, I guess, are the ones that are stationed in Korea or Japan, maybe Germany. But statewide, yeah, no. I know friends that are stationed in New York, and it gets super cold there. Like, I would be so miserable if I was in a cold city. So I'm pretty happy here. I have other friends that are stationed in like Washington, where it like rains all the time. Rain, me, I do not like rain. But yeah.